I finally reached affiliate this week, and in celebration, today's stream will be all Skull Merchant all the time. Unless, of course, you do the new channel point redeem to give me a different killer. At the moment, I've revamped a little bit. There's some emotes that you will get for following. I also have some for tier 1 subs, and also one for tier 2. It's a bit interesting. You only get one extra emote slot for tier 2 subs and tier 3 subs, which I find interesting. But also in celebration is a handful of the points are going to be cheaper for the first week of affiliate. That way, anybody who's a little bit late to the party or maybe hasn't had some time, they'll get to come in and they can immediately use their points. So, the first one that's cheap right now is enabling a toggle. Enabling a toggle is one of 3 toggles you can turn on by buying that point reward. You can either do the funny mouth, haha. You can do the glasses toggle, or you can do the shark teeth toggle. These are the 3 options that are currently available for y'all. You can also pick my killer and my build for said killer. Now this does not include Oni or Blight, because gross, yucky. But everybody else, they are available, and that is currently only 150. That will later, after this week, go up to probably 500 points. And the last one that I am lowering for this week is a survivor build. Survivor builds are currently 250. I'm going to be increasing those to probably like 1,000 or so, just because I like playing killer more, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Now the other point rewards that I've added are not on sale. They're not going up in price or later or down, whatever. They'll stay the same, and that's because they're a little bit more special, which is the killer streak, which is you can pick a killer, and I have to keep playing them until I lose with them. The idea with this, there's a little bit of a gamble as to whether you get more value or less value than just 3 pick my killers. So it's priced at 2,000. So normally compared to like the 500 killer streak, if I get 4 matches in a row won, then you get more than the worth out of it because you only played 2,000. If I get less than that, then it's not quite that big. Additionally, there's 10,000 point reward for playing with one hand. I did this for a couple of killers a while back, but it's where I bind Q and E as my only ways to turn, and making lunging also a keyboard button. After that, more expensive at 15,000 points is Oni or Blight. Look, if you have bad taste, you're gonna have to pay a little bit higher to make me play the killers. I'm sorry. So those are your options for channel points at the moment. And I will maybe be adding more as I come up with more ideas, but this is the initial launch. Now we have the first game of affiliate, which the build I have on is, it was when I was playing off stream. The idea was funny Gigavaults, but then Blood Warden in case everything goes wrong. And I played with it once, and I got a Blood Warden 4K, which is the first time I've ever gotten a Blood Warden 4K. Was with this incredibly memey build. So it would be very funny if I got it again with this build. I have tried to get it a number of times before that specific match, but of course only with the blessing of Skull Merchant can I get a Blood Warden 4K. And maybe we'll see it again. It'd be very funny if I managed to get it literally 100% hit ratio with this build. But I will be doing a handful of builds. I will not just be playing a singular build. I may probably change it up every time. That way there's a little bit of variety, even if I am playing, you know, the the coolest killer in the game. You gotta have a little bit of variety if you're gonna keep playing her over and over again. Larry's is pretty nice, especially since I have adaptive lighting. Let's see how fast this vault is. Honestly, not that fast. I was expecting it to be faster with the Bamboozle plus Vecva perk. Wait, nobody's on that gen. Nobody's on main. Everybody is over here. It's a bit unfortunate that I could not get... that my stealth happened to line up just really poorly right there. Somebody's harassing my gens over there. She has lost chase with me. She may... No, not quite. She's just been W-king the whole time. I wanted to try and trick her a little bit. That's honestly a pretty bad drone spot. Here's the thing. I have 20% faster kick, plus this, and a little bit of extra haste off of that. I think I should not Larry's. And Lythe. She ran directly into me. Lythe is such a perk. That was a good fake by her. She should die here. There's simply nothing for her. Okay. So, we have Deadlock to just give me a little bit of time between gens, that way 5 don't pop, as well as to give survivors a little bit of a red herring so they don't realize that I have Blood Warden in the first place. That's almost no progress. For that to be deadlocked, it must mean that they have not done, like, anything else. Like, they doubled up on a gen and somebody else is just lost. Or has been trying to find all of my drones. I kind of was hoping somebody would run into me here. Ooh, wow. Okay, well, Scully's stealth is pretty nice, so getting a grab here is not that surprising. Because she doesn't make a lot of noise. Most stealth killers make some very obvious noise in exchange for having their stealth. But Skull Merchant is very quiet. They did decide to heal under hook, which can't recommend. Never a good idea. I think A3 might be silent, so I'm just going to go ahead and go after Claudette. I've not been super conscientious about my drone placements. Give me that one. I've mostly been using them for stealth, which is not really the best thing. I kind of thought she would fake it, I'll be honest. I thought I could convince her. Well, I know a couple of things. I know that you have deactivated a drone right here. She almost let me grab her again. A3 may be very close by, but I don't really know where exactly. Larry's is a little bit too difficult to find people. My first guess would be like in a shower. Oh, and here's Claudette. I'm out of drones. I thought I would have one. Let's pick one up. You always kind of need at least one drone on hand, or you're really not playing Skull Merchant. That's some interesting pathing. Bamboozle, not really. The whole vault thing doesn't really work on Larry's because there's like a billion windows that all lead into each other. This is Michaela, not, Okay, well here's maybe a Bamboozle chance. Okay, nice. I do have the 25% extra stun, but that's fine. Worth the hit exchange. See if I can't see Nancy coming in. She's very greedy for this gen. But it looks like she's learned her lesson. Or maybe not. Let's see. This is Astri. What are you doing? What, are you giving up, Claudette? Or was I undetectable and she didn't realize? Here's Michaela. No haste off of that because I didn't rotate it. Oh, I think... Ooh, just barely not enough. If only they hadn't done that 2% haste nerf, would have been enough. Okay. Let's pick this one back up. Place this here. She got confused, I think, because of no red stain. Claudette only has a few seconds left. I'm not even sure if she's been going next. I think she may have gotten confused by... No, she is in fact going next. Okay. Well, how about you sit on the floor, huh? Everybody else is playing the game. You don't get to go next just because you had one bad chase. She actually... Michaela gave me enough haste to get that hit. I think she may have DS, maybe she's giving up. Bake the pallet. It's fine. I wanted Astri to not... Okay, there's... I think that might be a second scan on Astri. I'm not going to pick up Michaela. I don't want to eat DS. I am out of... That's a bit unfortunate. I wanted to try and double tap, but she was literally standing still there, so wouldn't have worked. This will give me the haste. She drops it. Fake. Whoa, that is an insanely generous pallet stun. Okay, I don't really need that drone there anymore. Larry's is a little bit, unfortunate for drones because there's so many walls to block them, their beams. She left here. I was going to try and use my build, but she'll run into the beam, hindered in haste, into drop, and this has already been used. Okay, I think actually, since Astri's playing the game, I'm guessing Michaela had Decisive Strike. And she was just trying to body block for Astri. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. You'll be down one more. Next time I find you, you can be dead. But you don't get to simply not play the game when everybody else is. Give me a drone. Okay, there's nothing to break. I'm using the 20% faster action speed add-on. Do I make this? Dead hard. She's not going to play this tile because there's nothing to play here. May as well pick this up while I'm here. And reset it. Half expecting to see her just sitting there. Oh, she fell for the mind game. I think there might have been a second person around here. Oh. Refunded my grab. So Michaela has Decisive Strike. Don't want to eat that. Pretty sure there's a second person going that way, generally. I see your footsteps. There you are. Little bit of a bad angle for a fast fall. I'll leave that drone there. I think it's... Actually, that's not a very good spot for a drone. Pick it up, put it here, hide red stain, kill. It is something... Starvers never expect the no red stain on Skull Merchant, because I feel like Starvers just forget how much stealth she has. Okay, now if I find Claudette again, I'll go ahead and kill her, because The game's starting to wrap up. No Blood Warden. Unless, like... Unless some crazy shenanigans happen. Thank you, Vibrant. Very, very happy about it. Now I have all of my little rewards that you can start buying. Okay, hi Claudette. You've been here the whole time. You can go head out. It's been 2.5 minutes on your bleed out timer. Okay, where? Okay, here is Michaela. I have 4 drones. What am I doing? That's fine. You know, you say you're Lori, Michaela, but last time I checked, Lori is not Michaela. I kind of can. I kind of can speak Japanese. Not well, which is a little bit of why I have that point redeem, is that you get 1 game. Oh, hello, thingy. You get 1 game of Japanese, or maybe I'll make it like one minute or so, and it'll give me a little bit of practice, so that I don't just completely forget how how to do any of it. I'll put 1 here. She probably won't run into it, but that's fine. And from here, I'm just trying to be stealthy enough that she doesn't hear me coming. Okay, nothing here. She may have already been in the other one. Just hiding. By putting him straight in the gate. Oh, that's right! I forgot! Wait, there's a tech! I forget, you can do a tech with them on the gate. Because the prompt for the drone overrides the prompt for doing the gate. I forget about that! So if this drone ever is deactivated, then they'll get scanned. You're so right. I always forget that's a thing with them. I don't think I've ever done it before. Yeah, they either have to disarm them. Yoink. Or stare into the drone and get a claw trap. Yeah. I saw that recently and I was like, oh, that's such an interesting thing to do. Yeah, so if either of these go white, then I know they're there. Although, honestly, at this point, it's... Oh, there they are. I think it's probably too late, right? There's no way they make it, even if they 15%ed it. Yep. Oh, man, thank you for reminding me. She might have gotten out otherwise. Although, honestly, she waited way too long to start doing the gate. I'm so easy to forget about that. Okay, well, that is the first match of Merchant. And I guess we go in, I didn't really use anything aside from Deadlock. I mean, I guess I technically used Bamboozle once. Sand the drone, yeah. Let's go with the classic for the next build. The Friends Till the End DMS, Nemesis and such. Oh wow! Thank you for Skyping by it. Well, now you get to have a nice little extra emotes. You get the next row of them. I never would have expected to get it to get one on day 1. That was very flattering. So this is the classic build. I am a big fan of adaptive lighting. I know other Skull Merchants don't like adaptive lighting. I have always found Skull Merchants Undetectable to be pretty fun. I really thought that her first generation of her first generation of stealth was one of the most interesting stealth mechanics in the game, where you had to stay within the drone's radius to be stealthy. I'm a little bit disappointed that they just kind of got rid of that, because I really liked the way that one was implemented. I'm glad to see you like them. Yeah. I think most of them turned out pretty well. They're all little, you know, little poses of my model, and I think a few of them are a little bit, like, hard to make out since the emotes are small, but I think they're pretty good for the most part. Okay, so there is a toolbox, 2 medkits, flashlight. That's fine. That's fine. The toolboxes will be a little bit unfortunate, but if I can get it fast... Oh, sorry, toolbox, only 1. But if I can get a fast first down, then that'll still be good. Yeah, if I can get a quick tag with undetectable, I feel like this is... The first down is so important for Skull Merchant, or for this build, but also for Skull Merchant, I suppose. But I feel like Skull Merchant generally is good at getting at least the first injury, because people aren't thinking about stealth on Skull Merchant. It's usually not a thing until after they've already gotten that first hit. But with that extra little bit, it's usually a little bit better. So the first hit, hopefully, will be basically free, and then we can get that second down. Nice and easy. And then we'll get Pain Res, DMS, Frenzy, we'll get start making everything happen. Mother's Dwelling, not the... it's okay. I don't like Mother's Dwelling because the God Window, but you can do some things about it. Honestly, I don't know if that's even a really good place for a drone. I want to put one... Oh, wait, no, there's no God Window this time. Wait, I want to put a drone, like, right... Oh, there is a God Window, never mind. I feel like they spawned here. So they... What? Over there? They're behind me, undoing my drones. Okay, somebody's right here. That's 2 people. Okay. She figured out right at the last second. That's not window, is it? Wow, how is that not a fastball? She went so far out. Okay, take this. Hello. I'll go ahead and put it here. This will help with that. Loop later. Take the second injury. Put down a drone here because Shaq is annoying to deal with anyway. Wow. It's ridiculous to me that current Skull Merchant can have her drones disabled. I'll be so honest. It does not make sense to me. She's far too weak for that to be remotely justifiable. Damn. That is unfortunate. No chase perks is going to make this pretty rough. Only had the... he kind of hesitated. I think I get the down here. Only worry is that there may be somebody stalking me, since this gen had progress. But I don't think so. Okay. Oh shit, a clip of it recently in a game where all 4 survivors spawned apart. No, because they're unlethal, they do not use Shout Offering. Yeah, it has... I'm quite certain it's been bugged, which is very annoying. Okay, they are not actually... Okay, I think I should get it. Oh, you got scanned. Where did you get scanned from? God Window, inwards. Let's put another drone up here. I think this makes the most sense. I've not really capitalized very much off of this. I think that scans her? No, not. Just barely doesn't. That is such a shame. If not for the strength of main building, I would have tried to double tap her, but it's just so difficult to do anything here. Wow, is this just a dead zone? That was a good fake by her. Wow, that's a giant dead zone. I'm very surprised. Okay, well, this will throw a pain res and hopefully... Hello. Hopefully also DMS. If I'm lucky, it pain res DMS is the main building. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Look at this. Or if my drones are deactivated. It's so stupid that that's a thing that can happen with Skull Merchant. It just it just does not make sense to me. I'm trying to mind game the Yunjin. I think I failed. What? Oh no, she thought that I had left because my terror radius was gone. But no. It's good pain res spawns. Yeah. Yeah, honestly they are pretty good. There's a little bit of a dead area in that far place, but for the most part it's good. I am actually going to wait for her pain res, since it's not going to be even activating DMS unless I screw around for so long. He has no idea where I am. He's gonna go for the thing. I don't have any... Oh, Nancy, what are you doing? You must have DS. There's no way you make a mistake like that without having DS. That's such a shame. If I had been able to rotate in time for the extra haste, I would have made that. I don't want to eat DS here. Okay. Do you have DS? What are we doing here? I think I get this before they get... Say all Skull Merchant? It's all Skull Merchant? Yeah, it is DS. Unless you do a redeem. But otherwise it is all Skull Merchant, yeah. She is oblivious. She's just going for distance. This isn't really that good of a tile. DMS is already up. Put her in so she doesn't get the window. It's the only important thing. Okay, that worked. Damn, I really tunnel flared. Yeah, I mean, I can't help it. Just because the survivor walks directly in front of me, you know, it's still my fault for hitting somebody that walks in front of me. Shoulda known better. Shoulda just let her go for free. Okay, DMS is about to go up. I'm kind of hoping to intercept this person. I think that's only her first scan. Yunjin still has a pain res in her. I'm gonna fake going for her and then go... Ah, no, he saw me. I guess it doesn't scan through that window. It's a bit of a shame. I feel like you have Dead Hard. Maybe not. Where are you? This won't trigger DMS on its own. But now, you're on Death Hook, and I know exactly where the ace is. That's not a really good place for that drone, honestly. Hopefully I can find Yunjin right here. And kill her with Pain Res DMS. That's what I'm hoping. I feel like I heard her steps on my left, but maybe I'm stupid. Okay, DMS went off over there. I guess Yunjin must have touched that gen. This is Jake, who has only but barely been touched. I'm not sure if he realizes I'm behind him. I only barely had that. I don't really want to be dealing with Nancy's shenanigans, because she clearly has some kind of tunnel. Anti-tunnel. Let's put it like... here. Nope. Hello, Nancy. She's gotta have... Off the record. It's annoying to me that you can interact with killer powers and still have Decisive Strike. I'm not picking her up because I'm not eating Decisive like this. Who is this? This is Ace. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, there's Yunjin. She finally revealed herself. I need her above everybody else. Because she has Pain Res and she's on Death Hook. She's by far the most valuable person on this in this entire area for me. Run through the pallet? That's fine. Go ahead and vault it. I wish I had Bamboozle, but such is life. That was an interesting bit of a delay there. Oh, they're taking body blocks? Really? And she still has God window. He's gonna take a full down for her, too. I'm gonna have to down him and Pain Res DMS, because I don't have enough time to actually go all the way through for her. I should have been more careful. I knew she had a flashlight. Pain Res DMS. Okay, Pain Res DMS. Now I have maybe just a little bit of time that'll let me get to Yunjin. I need her dead really badly. One of you is taking it down for the other, are you? I'm out of drones. This is so sad. This will be a scan into haste. Oh, you got your vaults. You got your vaults stolen. That's fine. You are dead. Everybody's dead on Hook. Okay. Yeah, controller moment. I can actually... Okay. Take this up, throw down a drone, harass the unhook a little bit, but I'm not actually caring about that. I'm going over for Yunjin. Oh, Nancy. That works too. Okay, if I get Nancy here, there's no way they finish up. Yeah, this Yunjin has just been running for me the whole last, like, 5 minutes. Trying to hide myself just a little bit longer. Unfortunately for her, this is just kind of a dead zone. Waited a second for DS, just to be safe. I'm going for Pain Res, I don't care. I want my extra 250 gen regression points. I'm greedy. The greediest goose. And then, unless Ace hides in locker, this shut. Yep, there he is. He's also oblivious, so I don't have to do any more drone management. He's going to Shack, which makes sense. Actually, let's do one drone pickup, just so I can actually use my power in Shack. Here. Yeah, I don't think Hatch spawned here. I kind of gave him Hatch if it did. That drone. I see. Darn. Okay, you've done a redeem for Fredward. Well, let's see. Class photo. Red paintbrush. No way out. None are free. No way out. Remember me. Wait, no way out twice? wait, no way out twice? I don't know if I can... I don't know if I know how to do that. No way out, none are free, no way out, remember me. Is there something else you meant in there? Okay, class photo, teleport to exit gates, red paintbrush, no way out, none are free, just the ghouls, all windows are certain. Remember me. No way out. Is there something else? Something else you want to put in place? A black box, not paintbrush. Black box. Oh, the mini Blood Warden. Okay. Sorry, don't worry about it. Do you have an alternative for your second No Way Out? Do you want that to be Blood Warden or Noed or something else? Anything else? Noed? Okay. There we go. Giga endgame build with John Nightmare. It would be a little bit funny, but I guess Freddy can't quite do it, but Haywire almost stacks with Class Photo in a hecked up way. Remember Me is thematically one of my favorite perks. I like Remember Me. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that, like, in order to get optimal value, you need to tunnel the obsession. And then if you don't kill the obsession by endgame, then it has the potential to do almost nothing. But I do like it, because it's not super strong, except for with Haywire on, like, Singularity. But, like, outside of that specific circumstance, and that's an issue with Singularity more than Remember Me, I do think it's a pretty cool perk. And it feels a lot more consistent than No Way Out. Because No Way Out, somebody can touch and then they can, like, reset in a corner where you don't know where they are. Whereas Remember Me, they have to be on the gate that entire time. Focus Fire, gain 1 token up to 4, all gens are complete. I don't know if I have ever used None Are Free, except for when I did Ghoul's Adept, I'll be honest. Because I see how it's good. It's just, I generally am a little bit leaning more towards the just general slowdown as opposed to like super fast downs right at the end. Yeah, but it reminds me of the scene of Freddy scratching the pipes as he approaches. Name makes both sense for the movie and for its effects in the game. The game plan is trying to get everyone at least hooked once, an obsession death by endgame. Yeah. It's a classic No Way Out. No it. Do I have to Giga Tunnel the obsession, or is it just like passive tunneling? Ooh. You know, Hawkins, I hate Hawkins when I'm not a stealth killer. As a stealth killer, Hawkins is not that bad. Although I don't know how good pallets are on this map. Looks like maybe not that great, considering there's nothing. There's one pallet. One singular dream pallet. Okay. Somebody went upstairs. Wait, I have an idea. I think that may have not worked, but... Drops it? Nope. Yes. This pallet is way too close for... Oh, Lythe, I see. He insta-vaults it. It's too long. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you avoided the thing, but... Yeah, okay. Just commit one way or the other, it's fine. I need Orella. I'm kind of on the wrong side. Although, I don't know why you would go upstairs. Maybe he's not super familiar with Hawkins, because you don't really go up there as Survivor. That's more of a killer job. I don't have any info, so that might be a small issue. Played this map with build today, got the 3k. So I'm playing in your footsteps. I gotta play at least, get at least a 3k in order to be satisfactory, huh? Okay, I think Nancy full abandoned this gen. It's interesting that you can teleport to gates mid-match. I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, you can drop it like that, but then you give up distance. I guess it's better than me erupting it, but I kind of missed my timing for exploding the pallet anyway. Alright, somebody drop on my left, I'm pretty sure. I'd feel that, coming 10 miles away. Okay, 2 stacks of Remember Me, and 1 hook stage towards the Obsession's death. I think Nancy touched this gen? Only a little bit. Okay, there goes one. I'm going to teleport to that one, even though I know people aren't really over there. Just to kick it, because it's at like 80%. And I think only Arella knows it's that high, so if this is solo queue, then they just let it go. And I'm going to come back to try and make this a trade, which, a little bit too late. But I'm not going to say no to tunnel on the obsession here. Ooh. Oh, she played that so well, actually. Okay, she's finally asleep. So here's the issue, Arella. Now, you're hindered. But you have a friend around you. I thought I would have been able to get her, I'll be honest. Mikaela is sitting around. Why did I think there was a Nancy? Now, I'm a little bit worried about eating Decisive Strike. I probably will eat it, but such is life. Yep. Kinda knew that I was going to eat that. Thank you, Pallet. What? Wait, there's actually no way that I didn't get her with that pallet. That's so stupid. I disagree. How the hell did that not work? And she vaults. Fuck, she's such a faker. Ball screaming is so, yeah. It's very funny. They keep just like touching this gen for like 2%. I don't even know which side she's on. I swore she was on the other side. Apparently I'm a fool. A foolish fool. I tried to flick onto her. That's not gonna work. She drops this. Never mind. Okay, this time she definitely does. This time. Okay, now that I can actually see her. I needed to do that immediately because he came here and he was gonna body block. If I didn't get her down that literal millisecond, I would never down her. Okay, a second down on the obsession. Is he sitting at the infinite? He fucked up the infinite. He already vaulted this 3 times? Did you hear the Arella skin didn't win? I did. I was so sad because the Arella skin was so pretty. I was honestly so sure it was going to win because it was so good. Okay, sorry. Priority straight. I got a tunnel. Oh, hi, Arella. You ran into me. Okay, I think she's not going to fake this one. God damn it. Okay, a body block from David. He's not. Another hit from Mikaela. I mean, I do still need No Way Out stacks. I really wish I could have just tunneled Arella. Because I really hate eating Decisive Strike and then not tunneling. One of my biggest pet peeves is eating Decisive Strike and then not tunneling somebody to death from that. Because it's like, at that point, I deserve it. Like, I already had to eat your anti-tunnel. Okay, there's 2. Okay, game? I disagree. Am I about to eat a body block? I am. That's very strange. Okay. Well, 2 downs is very valuable as well. Ah, only 1 more. Jhin tilts over. This is very unfortunate. I was surprised to learn people like the Vittorio skin so much and remotely like it. I don't... Honestly, I'll be so honest, I don't remember any skin other than the Arella skin. Please don't have Savo. This is so annoying. Please let me get it. Okay, I have all of my things. All I need is Arella dead. She goes this way. I'm on the wrong thing. Really? Can I go to friggin' the little pools of blood, please? I swear I kept trying to do that and it was not working for me. Now you're free dropping all of a sudden. Very strange. There's no way you make it anywhere. This is a hit. I mean, I stay here, and you know what I do? Now they have this much distance, I break this. And then I put this down. Oh wait, I have an idea. Fuck. More body blocking. I mean, if you give me a free down, I'm gonna take it. But I need Aurelia more than you. Good lord, what is with the entire team wanting to keep this Aurelia alive? Sheesh. Like, it must be a Swift, because there's no way you're this coordinated on an indoor map. I just don't believe it. I need to go upstairs really quick to make sure that this isn't being finished. Okay, it's at nothing. Where the fuck was that? Huh? Oh, I feel like I'm going crazy. I swear I saw people. Umbrella? I hear you. Okay, I just need to get her to drop one of these. Okay, there we go. Okay. Aurelia dead. The build is almost fully charged. Now I just need them to finish a gen. How much progress does this one have? Ah, it's got quite a bit. Which one popped? I don't see which of them actually popped. That's so annoying. Okay, there's one. You're not on Death Hook. David's... I don't think anybody's on Death Hook except maybe... No, I think it's just him. Or it was just Aurelia. Because I didn't have the time to down David. She disappeared? Am I crazy? She must have gone into a locker, right? That's such a shame. David's dead on Hook? Okay, well... I don't know where he is, unfortunately. Hello, Michaela. If I can get him to reveal himself, that'll be quite valuable to me. Okay, that's 2 downs. I just need David to do something really stupid and really obvious. Pick him up first because he has the most recovery. I'll see him if he touches a gate because it's a class photo. No Way Out is done. He may be cleansing. That's the only thing I'm scared of, honestly, is him getting a cleanse here. GG Zorilla, I kind of need you dead for Remember Me, but it was nothing personal. You just happened to be the obsession. Okay, upstairs. Okay, they're both here. This is actually really good for me. I can't. Do you think I'll be able to interrupt this? I think not, no. Well, you're dead now. Okay, you're gone. You're gonna love a good chase. Good luck. Thank you. I hope you have good matches as well. Okay. Here's Buddy. I still don't see anybody on gates. All I need to do is make sure they don't do a gate and don't do this totem. Haven't even triggered... They have triggered No Way Out because the stacks are gone. It was none or free... No, because No Way Out would say 4 if they had not triggered it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I mean, they're gonna heal with Plot Twist, but how much that matters, like, not that much, honestly. I honestly kind of do wish I had Haywire for that 20% regression. Because on Remember Me, Haywire is kind of stupid. I should see them on gates, right? That's what the class photo does. I'm guessing they're just running around desperately trying to find Noed. Plus photo only works on asleep survivors. Oh, shit. That's bad. In that case, I need to be more proactive about checking these. I thought it was any survivor that touched a gate. Yeah, they definitely could have opened this gate and I would have had no idea. There's no progress on here. Teleport takes a little bit long to come back. Yeah, they're not asleep. Okay. David's asleep, so I'll see if he touches a gate. And he is... Okay, now they're both asleep. So if they touch a gate, I'll know. I'm gonna teleport here because... Okay, David just woke up. Just to be sure, just check on Noed. They're playing this so slow, they have to be trying to get Noed. There's no other explanation. And they just either haven't found it or haven't seen an opportunity they liked enough to try and do it. I feel like I've broken so few pallets. Okay, there's nothing here. That's still on nothing. We gotta teleport again. Oh, okay, finally, information. It's the Deathhook David. He probably should have gone towards the pallet. I'm gonna just try and wait just like a few more seconds to try and screw up this gate. If I see that she's not on this gate, I'll go ahead and kill David. She got the cleanse. Maybe I should have just taken my David and walked away. Oh, she is so stealthy. This Michaela is so stealthy. I don't know how she does it. Need to learn a thing from her, probably. She was able to pick up the David, but it's more a matter of time than anything else. No, she didn't go for the window. That's fine, drop down. There we are. Speaking of stealth, I hope they nerf lightweight ghost notes. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be horrid. I've heard many bad things about that combination. It's like 2.5 seconds until the scratch marks are gone, and it starts fading immediately, so... Where is David? There you are. Yeah, if it's 2.5 seconds to it's gone, then it's like 1 second until it's barely visible. Because they're already at like 60% opacity. And if you're on Borgo, oh my god, they may as well not exist. Just like zero, just completely invisible scratch marks the whole game. I really yes, I am Joe Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy. Okay, what about this? Yeah, let's do this. It's me, the strongest killer in the game, the Blight, where the only perk I need to win is friggin' Brutal Strength. It's me, John S. tier. Do you think I can get a 1k with this build? I don't know if I can get a 1k with this build. Oh yeah, I have too many blood points. Let's drop a fat 50 into Scully. I wish there was a way you could set prioritization for the blood web, so I'd be like, always get like Eerie add-ons, then this purple add-on, and then skip all of these blue add-ons and get this one green one. Because it's a bit annoying that it's just like, auto blood web. If I could set prioritization, these are the add-ons I want, it would be like so, there would be no reason to ever use normal buying, honestly. I guess. That's the one thing. Brutal does so... This is just so little. On on the Scully. You really have to be a dash killer to make Brutal worth anything. It's just so stupid. It would not be surprising to me if Brutal has like an 80% kill rate just because the only people who run it are Blight, and when you're playing Blight, you just at base have an 80% kill rate. That's just the normal thing. Okay. So hopefully I get like Midwich or something, because that would be nice. That's the only way I can see myself getting anything but a 0k, is if I get Midwich or some similarly like super good for stealth type area. I don't even have friggin' lights. I'm also going add-onless. Add-onless, perkless, Skull Merchant. It'll be, if I get Ormond, oh my god, I just DC. Sanctum is not great, but it's not horrid. It's, oh wait, there's a Gnome Either user. Okay, hold on, maybe this is more even. If there were 4 Gnome Either users, now that would be even. We would actually be evenly likely to win. Yeah, Adaptive Lighting lets you be like perma-stealth. Without it, you kind of only have a little bit of time. Be the David. It was the David. Unfortunately, he was not the one that I saw. Nah, I kind of screwed that up. But he... I got stuck on the fucking bamboo. Also, where was my haste boost? Is it really that short? Okay, I misread where David was going. Is this where the pallet was? It wasn't. Ooh. Could have been bad if he had, like, what's it called? Could have used, if he had Resi, I might not have made that, which is very common in Gnome Either. Is to just be like, Gnome Either, resilience, yada yada yada. Put that there so it scans the thing. That makes sense. This is the best first gen to get finished. Okay, I think he did a slow vault. Boo. I bet he got jump scared. I don't think there's any way he understood where I was coming from. I kind of got stuck on the rock geometry. It's unfortunate. Okay, scan like that, and then I get... What? How did that not scan him, actually? That works. I can't pick him up because... Where's the person who saved him? What? Oh, I see you. I don't even know if I have time to really get this hit before Gnome Either picks Buddy up. She is zooming a little bit. Yeah, I think I have to leave him slugged, and then... Yeah, he's already up. Trying to convince her that I left and she didn't need to loop, and I think it worked. I think she thought that I had no idea where she was. Okay, so that's 3 injuries. Soma's gonna be healed by David, no doubt. This hasn't been touched again, right? Yeah. Give me a couple seconds of stealth, and maybe I can sneak up on David Soma resetting here. That's not been touched yet. Reset this one for stealth again. 1, 2, 3. Kinda want a 3-gen, but not really. See if I can see somebody crossing over, maybe. Through the middle. I have one thing. Oh, hi, Soma. Was that freaking red herring? That's the wrong drone. I didn't want that one. I don't know how I mind gamed him. I genuinely don't understand how I mind gamed him there. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, Laura's gonna get saved any second. They're all staying injured. They must be, like, trying to Giga Gen Rush. Yeah. Sneak up on them. Okay, they're healing underhook. Ah, dead hard. I see. That's really annoying. Worst part is I may eat DS here. That would be the stupidest thing ever if I actually ate DS here. Because... Oh, wow. She made so much distance. Does she have like a... There's no way she had it. It's literally not possible for her to have a sprint burst there. Oh, she played that so well. Oh, she probably has DS. Fuck me. No, she doesn't. Okay, thank goodness. If I tunnel the Laura, I might win, but... Actually, that is pretty on brand for a Blight build, so maybe we do tunnel the Laura. Let's pick this one up and then put it here so it actually scans this. That's at nothing. That'll be finished any second now. This has a small amount of progress. I don't think it has real progress, though. Don't think it's been touched recently. Okay, put it down now, and I think the stealth lasts me long enough. It's not a good place, so pick it right back up. Soma... Okay, there is Laura. I'm going for Laura above everything else. Putting a drone here, because it may convince them to get scanned. She does not have Dead Hard. Yep. And I have eaten David's Dead Hard, but he may have... Or no, I've already eaten the first Dead Hard, but he shouldn't have a second one. Only thing I'm worried is that somebody was sneaking for that gen way over there. That would be the only thing that could kill me. Honestly, screw this. Don't even defend this gen. It's not possible. It's lost. If I leave there, yeah, somebody's picked up one of these gens. I need to just be forcing this 3-gen. Not quite a pickup. Worst part is that they may be able to just get M1 to go to the other side of the map, and then eventually win because of gen kick limit. This has been touched. He clearly has sprint burst. Or not. Oh yeah, he did. It just didn't look like it for a second. I'm getting stuck on every single piece of geometry, I swear. It is so confusing. It's interesting to see him stand still instead of crouch. Oh my fucking god, auto aim, are you actually kidding me? I kind of have to commit eventually. I can't just keep half committing. Go after Soma. He's going to be easier than David, because David has Dead Hard. Or he will have Dead Hard next time. I mean... Whereas if Soma's injured and I could just find him, then I'll be good. Demi knows to avoid third scan. Yes, he does. But not... I'm not even sure. I think that was only the second scan lane for him. But he was doing it, like, suboptimally. It's very strange. He's already leaving. He knows he's such a knower. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fall for the very obvious, very blatant sprint burst bait. Jump into me? Nope. He's just sitting on that corner. No fast vault for you, though. Okay, these gens should be very regressed. Because I don't think anybody's had the time to touch the one-man gen that someone was doing. This one's only like 25%. So I throw him up here. I kick this gen. And then hopefully I just have... I can just sort of time them out with this hook. I do see Soma over there, and he sees me. But it's not even that high. I'm gonna do this. The only person who could be coming for the save is the No Mither boy. Which he is, and he'll get this save. But he goes down in exchange for it. This will be refreshing as Dead Hard, so I need to not eat Dead Hard next time. It's more people on Death Hook. Soma got scanned somehow. Not sure how. Go ahead and refresh this drone again. Don't even chase him. Kick the gen. Maybe convince him. Okay. Where are you going, buddy? You can't really be doing what you're doing here. Somebody has to go for it. And if Sprint Boy goes over there, then he dies for it. It's not gonna work out if you just keep doing this. He only has 50 seconds. No, there he is. Sprint Burst Boy did that one. He has a 99 Sprint Burst, I think. Yeah, there it is. He makes that pallet. I disagree. I also disagree there. I'll be honest. He should get scanned here. Nope. Next time, though. I could tell he was gonna fake it. But now he's dead because of the 5% haste. They could be doubling that gen, but it shouldn't be enough. They may get one person out, but that's it. It was a misplay or very advanced play from Alucard. I think it was a misplay. Oh, you're not on Death Hook. Fuck, that was a misplay from me. For some reason, I thought Sprint Burst was on Death Hook. He's not. This is at almost nothing. Honestly, I maybe shouldn't have even kicked it, because I'm gonna get my gen kick limit. Everybody's injured. There's no Mither buddy. He does have Dead Hard. And he's shown me he can time it. So here's the issue. Yeah, leave him. He still has Dead Hard. Try and get stealth hit. I am genuinely scared of eating DS here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Even if it's DS, this is still worthwhile trying. Why didn't you leave after I hit you? I'm pretty sure I was undetectable for that first hit, but the second hit? That made no sense. Still undetectable. Okay. You don't make a fast fall on anything. Like, you'd argue that he gets the claw trap to avoid getting it later and chase. Oh, that's what you meant. That... I mean... He never healed, so it was a misplay. But there are scenarios where that is the right play. I just don't think that this was one of them. Honestly, kind of crazy that I got... Oh, Hatch? Are we gonna make it a 4K? Wait, I know how to make it 4K. I know how to make it a 4K. I know how to make it 4K. I just need to make the only thing is that if David is on that gate immediately, it might not be a 4K. Otherwise, then it is. Use this one for stealth. Looking at that drone. Okay. Looking at the drone. Okay, there we go. Oh, he started interacting with that one. Yep, David's on that gate. Go and use it for stealth. Yep, I think he committed to it. And Dead Hard. No? Okay. A 4K with just brutal strength on Skull Merchant, the worst killer in the game. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would have never predicted I get a 4K. Even a 3K I felt was unlikely. What? Why were you going next? This was nowhere near over. Survivors. They are... Unchanging. Okay. Now what? I guess we can do the ghoul build. It's just like a Giga Haste or Giga Bamboozle into haste plus coup. Essentially, you get one singular ghoul dash. It's not really like good. When I was making the build, it humored me that if you put 4 perks, you can almost become half as good as ghoul. I should have bought the other node. Whoops. It is very, very strange to me, the balancing decisions that behavior makes. The fact that Ghoul, despite being weaker than Blight, still got the pallet kick token reduction, whereas Blight is just not touched by that. There's so many things that if I if I were there, man, there would be very different balance changes being happening. Because these decisions they just don't make any sense. Like putting in for Ghoul, fair enough. Not putting in for Blight immediately after putting it for Ghoul, that's crazy. Because Ghoul was weaker than Blight even before putting that nerf on him. But now it's after, and they still haven't put that very obvious nerf for Blight. People have been asking for that nerf for Blight for actual years. They put it on a different killer first and not Blight. Like, I don't get it. It's so weird. Like, it really just is that, like, Blight is a golden child that's not allowed to be weak. And I take issue with that. I take major issue with that. He should be B tier, at best. I hate him. He should spend, like, a month in F tier, and then be brought to, like, a normal B tier, A tier, low A tier, mid B tier level. That's my opinion. He deserves to spend a little bit of time in F tier. One flashlight, one medkit. Not really that bad of a lobby, but this isn't exactly the best build. Although I did literally just 4K with brutal strength, so it's not like it's impossible for me to win this one. I mean, it's not even like it's necessarily unlikely. It's just going to be difficult because without, you know, quadruple slowdown, it's always difficult to win with with. I mean, damn near everybody in this game. If I'm being so honest, I feel like if you're not playing, if you're not using at least like, unfortunate. If you're not using at least 2 slowdown, even on like S tiers, then your results are gonna be a little bit inconsistent. Why did we have a DC? No apparent reason. Ah, Skull Merchant. Okay, new build. just the Scully build. Okay. Ah, this is the Bloodworn build. We can do it over here. Okay. Skull Merchant, expired batteries, and Geo readout. Brutal strength. Fire up, game afoot. Fire up, game afoot. I see the idea here. Friends till the end. That one comes a little bit. Okay, no, I see. Friends till the end, so that I'm always chasing the obsession with game afoot. I see. I see the idea. Drop a Geo readout, brutal strength plus Geo readout plus fire up, so that I Giga break, and then game afoot makes it so I have fast haste. Friends till the end, I always follow the prompt of the screaming person to hopefully have the obsession. Expired batteries so I find somebody quickly. Essentially Lethal Pursuer. I don't often use expired batteries, but they're not bad. I generally prefer things that have more consistent value as opposed to a lot of value at the beginning and then not as much value the longer the game goes on. They're not a bad add-on at all. I mean, Lethal Pursuer is a good perk, so how could, you know, Lethal Pursuer but an add-on be bad? I do have some problems sometimes with just Friends till the end on its own. I do frequently, for like lose the survivor, because that's why I usually have Nemesis with Friends to the End, because I find it very difficult to just see the scream and find exactly where they are. And with Nemesis, I've seen so many survivors will just like walk, and so you may not find them even anywhere near their screaming thing with no scratch marks around or nothing. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully survivors don't know the advanced counterplay of walking away. That way the build works just a little bit better. How many... I have 154 expired batteries. I don't even really buy them, like, with a lot of priority. I'm just like, sometimes it's red. 3 med kits, 1 flashlight. Not my favorite. That's a lot of healing to have to go through as a basic M1 killer. Okay, right. I have to remember to look at my radar at the start of the game, because otherwise I will not remember if I don't tell myself that. I gotta look at my radar and immediately find whoever it is. Immediately, hopefully find the obsession, although I guess it doesn't matter that much since I can just M1 the first person I find for Game of Foot to work. Cowshed. That's decent, right? I also go ahead and put down a drone. Okay. Oh, that's where they all spawn. This works. Put down the drone here? I'd rather not chase them. I think these are better odds for me. I'm trying to just get an M1 for Game of Foot. This is a very weak palette. This should be a hit. There goes Game of Foot. Oh my god, okay. The pallet spawned on the other side. Okay, Giga Kick, 12% haste. Zoom in. And down. Very good value immediately. Oh, someone has the weird tome challenge? Oh yeah, the Pustula. I feel like everybody's been bringing the Pustula recently. Okay, over there is the Obsession. They're not really on a gen or anything. Maybe I can get a stealth hit on this person. Nope. That sounds nothing. Yeah, they have to be here. Oh, you're not my obsession. No Friends to the End Game of Foot value. It's a shame. There's one. Just brutal. Fire out, that works. Drop this down. Oh, that'll work. There we go. Vaulted right into them. Perfectly good. Okay, this will show me Nia, though. If I'm super lucky, she'll be right next to me and immediately expose down herself. I don't know if she understands that I can see her. I still see her, I still see her, I still see her, I still see her. Could've happened, could've worked. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, she has fucking Vigil. I hate Vigil. I hate Vigil. Who came up with Vigil, and how do I make them never come up with perks again? Do you think that'll be enough with the... Probably not. I think she makes it to... Sprint Burst? Yeah. God, I fucking hate the perk design in this game. Because who the fuck thought Vigil was okay? Wait, she's vaulted 3 times! Fuck off! That's so dog shit, actually. Yeah, break this into Game of Foot. And now she's in a big dead zone, so... Yeah, she doesn't make it anywhere. I can't believe I'm Fuck, I'm doing worse with more perks than just brutal. That's gonna pop before I can even push them off of it, isn't it? Okay, I guess I technically get it. Do this, and maybe if I'm lucky... Not Blight ran away, or not Blight, Dwight. Dwight ran away. Oh, there he is. Is that another sprint burst? That's 2 Vigil sprint burst. Ugh. Who thought it was a good idea? Please delete Vigil. They're giving it the tiniest little baby nerf ever next patch. It's not going to be enough. Because it just makes it so that Swifts are not as adept at using it. Am I crazy, or have they made, like, corners worse? Because I swear I keep getting stuck on these when I really shouldn't. Yeah, no, my other opponent last game, is that the same as... it might be. I did have no my other opponent, but I also ate his dead hard, so... I'm not a big fan of having to go against the Nia again. What are you doing? She should have 1 scan on her left. Come on. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna go for the double tap. Damn it. Didn't work. You're not the obsession, sadly. Alright, this isn't really a good drone. Go ahead and get rid of it. Bamboozle does at least also proc on vaulting. Not Bamboozle, Fire Up. Dead hard? Thank you. Oh, okay, well... I guess instead of... I mean, to be fair, Nia has Vigil, so it's not like insta-downing her with Frenzian was likely anyway. I feel like I must have never picked up a Yui before with that tail, because it is so in my way, in my face. That gen's honestly not that much. Dwight's over in oh wait, no, he's on that gen. Pick up drone, so I have stealth. That is not Dwight. Okay, that worked out. Do I know where she is? She's just sitting at the corner. Oh. She went for distance. I don't think I get a scan here. She has the window. Okay. She tried to dead hard. I could have eaten that, actually, because she didn't have deep wound. I do not see Dwight anywhere. I already kicked this. He must be hiding behind a gen. I never see survivors' auras when they're on gens, I'll be honest. I'm going to kick this, put this drone here, and I'm going to go back to that hook. This is Nia. Okay. I'll take my free hit. Almost successfully FOV teched me. Almost. And I'll go ahead and down. I'm not sure why there's been... it wasn't really a give up. It was DS bait. Well, that kind of works out. Or not. What the fuck? What? Okay. Apparently, I just completely lost them. I got no game of foot value. Look at how committed she was to that fastball. Oh, does Fire Up also affect pickups? I feel like I'm picking up super fast. It's an early dead hard, either behind a gen or a locker. Yeah. Okay. That's a shame. I did not find the Yui. Oh, here's Nia, though. Don't see me? Nah, she sees me. This is the Vigil Sprint Burst user. Pick up a drone. So here's the idea, right? Damn. Alright, never mind. This pallet's already done. Sprint Burst, no dead hard. Pick her up. I do have basement here. Although, I don't think I can actually make that basement. I'm going to have her here, and then I'm going to put a drone on top of the gate. So they can't... What? Oh my god, no, the gate's too close to her hook. I can't put a drone on the gate. That sucks, actually. Okay. Shit. Where can I put a drone that's actually valuable? I need these two drones. They're not doing anything over there. Put another one here. I'm trying to set up a web so I get haste when she gets unhooked. Inevitably gets unhooked. I know that you have Sprint Burst. I have Giga Kicks right now. Okay, well you didn't path properly. So you die here. Maybe if I'm super lucky, this interrupts them on the gate, and then I can maybe get a double hit. Oh, no. They make it out. That's fine. Honestly, doing that well with no slowdown to Skull Merchant is still pretty damn good. Honestly, your build wasn't that different from my ghoul in from my ghoul build. It's just that it was focused onto pallet kicks and obsession instead of window vaults and general haste with batteries. But I definitely felt a little bit of the no nemesis friends to the end. I kept having trouble finding my obsession to get game of foot value. Which, that's probably just on me. I'm not very good about... I have a lot of difficulty telling exactly where survivors are just on the screen prompt. It doesn't quite make sense in, like, 3D space for me. I think I may make this one the last of this stream, this game. I am... Are you kidding me? Am I cringe? Am I cringe? Have you seen what DVD thinks about Skull Merchant? I am the most cringe person in DVD, according to like 70 to 80% of the player base. Let's go to 30. There we go. A P44 Scully. I'm probably gonna get her to like P50. And then leave her there until they give us a rework. That, or at least until they announce a rework for her. Because at this point, there's no way to go through all her add-ons. And I'll probably start investing back into Ghoul. Because that only makes sense. I need to have one, one token strong killer that I actually enjoy playing, and that seems to be Ghoul. He's the only one where I'm very consistently enjoying playing him while also being strong. There are others that I have fun, like, a chunk of the time, but not always. Like Twins, I think Twins is very fun. I'm just horribly inconsistent at them, and so I have a lot of trouble having, like, a consistent games with them and consistent fun with them. But with Ghoul, it's just like, yeah, put on my one build and then play like that. Play the same kind of idea, just get a little bit better at him each time. And he generally, you know, good results. Good results, not an incredibly mind crunching, constantly having to make calculations thing. And Survivors just don't know the counterplay to him. Well, partially. Survivors have been getting better about it recently, because I feel like people are realizing a little bit more that he's not going to get gutted like Skull Merchant. It has been long enough. I've definitely seen the hate for Ghoul. Like, it's not gone entirely, but it's died down a lot, even though they haven't done super a lot to change him. I'm gonna say that's probably just because he isn't super popular. Like, he's not the most popular killer in the game anymore, because that's currently Springtrap. He's still, like, the second or third one, but back when he was, like, 20% of matches, I think that is a big reason as to why he was hated on so much, was he was so frequent, while also being really strong. But it's sort of like what happened with Wesker. Wesker was, like, everybody was sick of Wesker on, like, week 2, and he stayed that pop, and it's just because he was popular, not because he was even strong. He wasn't even that, like, he was good, but he wasn't that good. But he was just too strong. That's a really awkward spawn for me, because I spawned kind of in the middle. Yeah, like, I would never have expected, really, that this would have been the first place to check. Ah, Lythe, I see. Well, it kind of revealed that I have Bamboozle there. I need to get an injure on her for anything to be worthwhile. This should be a free hit, relatively speaking. Maybe? Unless it's another Lythe, it's not. TNL. Did they spawn spread out? Well, thank you. Bro had zero awareness. He saw a man fast fall right next to him and was like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Oh, I tricked him. I tricked him. Okay, now I have my Super Giga Fast Fall into Unbound in a second. Okay. Took way too long for Unbound for me to actually start that vault. Although that 7% haste lasts a nice long time. Hopefully Nancy isn't here randomly. She's not. I think Unbound should have been nerfed. Did they flat nerf it? I know they changed it so it doesn't work with powers anymore, which I'm kind of disappointed about. But did they also, like, nerf it from 10% to 7% or something? Because I can believe that happened. And I would be like, yeah, maybe it would have been fine. Think I get another grab on Buddy. Okay, no, he learned. That crow came down, so somebody was here earlier. Okay, here is Buddy. This is a good place for a drone. I'll get scanned here. 5% haste. Thank you, Ku. I win all mind games with Ku. They originally left to 10%, now down to 7. Yeah, I think it would have been fine if they left it where it was. Oh, he completely left. Yeah, he mind gamed the fuck out of me. Yeah, he's all the way over here now. Yeah, I thought he was camping the pallet. I was completely wrong. Wow, look at... It's not even getting Unbound value. It's such a shame. Maybe I can get stealth value? Kick it. Don't actually use this drone. I just wanted to consider it for stealth. Actually, wait, I have Unbound and Bamboozle. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Build value, build value. Unbound, Bamboozle, batteries included, and a Ku. You're so fucked, you don't even realize it. Bam! Who? See, Shack is easy. Just put on an entire build to counter Shack, specifically. I love haste. I'm not the biggest fan of haste stacking. I wish they just made it so that haste was... Each individual haste perk was strong, instead of making it so that every haste perk was strong. I think that would have been a better thing to do, personally. But it is fun. I can't deny it's fun having a bunch of haste. I should have done this the other way. I gave her the T side instead of the L side. Drops this? Wow. Wow, that is brave. Come on, Ku. Thank you. Don't go into the pallet, please. Then my build wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, but they would make it so that Unbound was like 15% instead of 7% is the idea. And then it would still work. It's just I would get to trade out batteries. That's the idea for it in my mind. Is they would make every haste stacking perk would be really strong on its own, and then I could just run Unbound plus Bamboozle instead of having to run Unbound, Bamboozle, the Geo readout, and batteries. I kind of want to defend this hook. I mean, on the build without haste stacking, they made Unbound 10%. And batteries was unchanged. Yeah. Well, that's the issue was that they just hadn't gotten to everything, because they started changing things, and they said they would change more. They just didn't finish changing everything. Why am I... For some reason in my head, I thought camping that was a good idea, and now I'm like, that's a really stupid idea, because she's only on first hook. Alright, here we go. Okay, a trade with Dwight is well worth it. Okay, that's still regressing. Now Dwight is second stage. I saw you go to the right. Okay, she's just pre-leaving, that's fine. Kick this, that's untouched. Take a look at this one. It still is pretty low. Gonna kick it just so I know if somebody touches it. I'm gonna... Oh, somebody's going for the trade. I maybe should have camped, actually. This Dwight. This is still regressing. I'm out of drones. It's unfortunate. Thank you, Ku. I have Unbound. If she takes this window, she dies, pretty much. Oh no, life. Never mind. I forgot. What are you doing, buddy? I wasn't even undetectable. Nancy's still right next to me. Thank you, Ku. I love Ku so much on M1 killers. It's so nice. I don't know if Nancy's dead yet, which is a little bit unfortunate, because it's possible they finish that T and L gen before I can do anything. Oh, you're over here. She is not dead. Although they've been spreading pressure on gens a little bit too much. I do need to check it, because that's the only one that could have a lot on it. It's still regressing. A little bit unfortunate that I didn't get to harass them, but ultimately I think it's fine. This isn't really that good of a place for a drone. Should be a little bit further out. Okay, kick this. Everything's regressing now. And let's put this drone here. That'll be much better. Okay, I see him. He's way in the back. He has one scan on him. Honestly, not worth chasing him. Using this for stealth. That drone is what I'm cycling around for stealth. Here's Nancy. Cut off her life. Oh wait, he gave me Unbound by getting scanned again. What is he doing? Okay, pick this up. It'll be Giga... not enough. Everybody's injured. I think I down you here. He's not dead though, is he? Okay. He almost made it to the God Palette. They honestly may pop a gen here. So this could be... Could be kind of bait. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no, he is dead. Okay, never mind. I'm fine. Yeah, Nancy's way over on that gen. This gen isn't actually that progressed. I need to prioritize this one. It's at like 70%. Hello, Nancy. That's fine. I get a faster kick this way. And you're zoned. I just need to make sure I don't eat Lithe Brain. I could have gotten her, I just kind of screwed up there. Break it. Ah, fuck, I got stuck on the pallet! Okay, she has life. Okay, she wasted life. Honestly, Laura may finish gen. Bamboozle it. And she dies here. Why did I think this pallet was gone? Apparently, I'm very stupid. My memory is not long-term. It's a very short-term memory I have. I was so certain. I was so certain that that pallet was gone that I actually kind of threw. Life? No life. 2, 3. She's dead. Okay, that's fine. Laura gets out. Probably. She probably gets out. Honestly, I'm not even certain if she does. It's way over there. She probably gets out. Like 90% chance. Let's pick up these drones just in case. Because I need to put... Yeah, she gets out. That's fine. Honestly, I'm okay with that. A 3K, even with the gates. I mean, a 3K is always a win, but especially with 0 slowdown on Skull Merchant, it's a huge win. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and end here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping me to get to affiliate. I'm very appreciative of it. It's really awesome that I get to have all of my point rewards. So I will be ending here, but thank y'all, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.